and then he's gonna fly me out somewhere else.
Right.
Yo, 7:15, you dig?
Yo, that is absolutely fucking Hightower. Yo, what's good, man? This is the Sparring Minds pre-show. Y'all already know how we get down for the pre-show, so we just here, we kicking it, we chilling until the show starts at 7:30.
Yes.
Maine was just letting us in that he spoke to Hightower. Right. He's on a flight to Switzerland. What you saying, Maine?
So just a second ago, he told me that the bosses from Puma hit him up and said he got to go out to this meeting out in Switzerland for like a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? Everything on them, and then they're gonna fly him back in. I'm like, yo, Hight, what's going on? He's like, yo, you know what I mean? The frequent flyer miles is crazy. So shout out to Hotel.
Got him going to a wine tasting just for a couple of hours. You know, rub elbows.
Shout out to Puma.
Shout out to Puma.
We might need to resubmit that poll about the bougiest. You might need to do that over.
Nigga, please do.
Because or Payne, if we did, man, I'm sure you'd be like 1A and Hightower be 1B. Actually, Capo's actually sliding down a little bit on this list, man.
Facts, nigga. It's not what you thought it was, B. I promise you, it's not that.
No, definitely not.
We're gonna resubmit that. That's
definitely gonna resubmit that. You know what though? We might actually have to do a versus with Hightower Hotel versus Swanky P. I actually like that versus a lot better. Right. So the next fantasy versus is coming up. It's gonna be Hotel Hightower versus Swanky P.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Hold on one second. I'm getting the update, so pardon me.
Yes, sir. So Capo takes that call.
So yeah, I got Hightower on the phone. He's calling from the flight. Hold on one second.
Is he calling from the flight?
He's calling from the plane. What were you saying here? Because we're in the middle of the pre-show, my nigga. I'm listening, King. What's going on? What's good with you?
I said, can I get in here? Maybe what's the link?
So everybody else here but you, and you talking about it's a link problem, right? That's what we doing here?
Well, I had to find the link myself.
Yo, get off my phone, dude.
All right, man, I'll see you in a minute. All
right, King.
What is it? No Wi-Fi on the PJ?
Yeah, that's what it is. Come on, man. He got the bargain private jet. He didn't get the good one. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, brother. You gotta do better than that. Little, we're in the pre-show right now. It's still early, right? But I think the importance of first off, is he with us? Little, you with us, bro?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. Pardon me. I didn't know. I don't know. So it's real important that we kind of talk about this. The assassination of the Haitian president. That's fucking crazy that a president would be assassinated in this day and age. So what do you have on that? Where are we with that? First off, hold up. Welcome Hight to the pre-show. A little bit party. Come on, man.
Fresh from Switzerland.
Little's about to bless us with some story about the Haitian president being assassinated though. On some serious shit.
Yeah, earlier this week, it says of a group of 28 mercenaries, including Cambodian soldiers. And what was it? I think it was Port-au-Prince. They went to the president's house himself, Jovenel Moise. I know I'm messing up his name. But yeah, they said they went to his house. They assassinated him. They wounded his wife. They hit him with more than 12 shots. Gouged out one eye. Yeah.
28 mercenaries?
28 mercenaries. Yeah.
And what I heard also this morning was that the wife also ended up dying.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she ended up dying as well.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy that
now,
go ahead, bro.
No, I have a question though. My thing is, Now, is this an inside job? Because he has security. There's security, at his house.
Not that night.
No, this ain't an inside job. These are some goons, some gangsters, and some mobsters, and some fucking mercenaries, like you said, who just overpowered the whole situation.
That's it.
I'm sure they probably killed motherfuckers outside too.
Yeah,
on their way.
I think there was a couple. Yeah. This ain't no inside job. There was something going on politically, and they said, "Nah, fuck this. We're running through the place," and killed everybody in their way. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Haiti right now.
Yeah. So that's a super terrible situation. So I wanted to get that out of the way and talk about that. I mean, I wish we had more details about that. I wish we knew more. But just any shout to all of them.
Right now,
it's a tough story.
Yeah. Right now they have 17 detained, from the attack. So, my condolences to Mr. Moise, 53 years young.
That's wild. Ant, get us through the next story. This is just the priest, though, so we're just chit-chatting about this shit. But we do want to try to get through them fast, so we got a few. So talk to me about this Ashley Babbitt. Because my T-shirt's on order, so...
Oh, it better not be.
Don't be disrespectful. Disrespectful.
So the story here is this young lady was part of the I'm not sure what you want to characterize these guys as, but the riot that took place on the Capitol grounds in January. She was one of those people, quote unquote. So essentially, she was part of the mob inside trying to break through a door. They were warned not to go through this door, or shots would be fired. And in typical Karen fashion, she thought she was above everything, and she was the first one to catch one when she got through that door. And no one else went through that door afterwards.
So why the fuck?
Now she was coming through the window.
Apparently, somebody who created this T-shirt considered her to be a patriot. She died for her country, but I think she died for being a fool.
Definitely.
I mean, for being honest.
Yeah, she definitely did. She definitely.
Like if authorities are telling you don't come in here or we'll shoot, and you still decide to go in there, that's donkey of the day worthy right there.
Pure Karenism.
Yeah, like let me speak to your manager. She was really trying to sit in there and speak to the manager, yo. Caught a hot one.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, definitely did. Right now, her husband's trying to sue.
Word, man. So yeah,
the husband's trying to sue.
Yeah, he's trying to sue right now. For the death of his wife.
Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
Fuck your wife.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna win. They got her coming in the window.
Yeah, like he's spending more money. He's losing money on this case. He might as well just fall back.
Nah, I actually disagree with y'all. Y'all forget what country you live in. He's gonna get paid in a civil suit. He's gonna get paid some money.
Nah. It's clear on video that she
smoked in wrongful death. He gonna get paid.
Wrongful death? She walked into that bullet.
She's white, right?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this.
Who's that coming through my window?
No, I think the funnier part of it is like, who's the attorney who decided to take this case? He's like, you know what? This is a free check. I'll take the check.
I will take it. It's high profile.
James Sokoloff.
Ain't high profile. It ain't high profile. He called somebody on TV. Like, yep, Sokoloff on TV. Personal injury law. Yeah, this ain't high profile because none of us heard of it.
Fucking Daniel Showman dies.
Yeah, man. Listen. We were taught at an early age, man. Don't go it alone, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She went alone. Look what happened. Yeah, she's out of here.
That's some funny shit. Let me, while we're sitting in the pre-show, right? Let me just tell y'all this is a real life story, real life situation.
Tread lightly.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it to the start of the top of the show. Well, I'll hold it because I wanted to get into this with Maine.
What you bring it up for?
Pardon me, my nigga. It's the pre-show. I'm still getting warmed up. Can I get right?
I want to know what you're talking about.
I got you. Got you in 6 minutes, my nigga. I got you with the whole story. And it almost changed my life, my nigga. I got you. Hold on. So, Maine, you was talking about something recently where you were saying that you always, well, and I don't know what your position was. You just posted it, right? So I want to get your position on it because I think I disagree with you. But you was talking about always be prepared to never speak to a motherfucker again in your life. Go.
Yeah, so it was actually a repost that I did. I saw it on my timeline. And it kind of resonated and hits. I mean, as you get older, like things change, stuff happens. With friendships of all kinds. Some don't last forever, some aren't meant to last forever. You know what I mean? Like, and I think when you're younger, I think you just have a different perspective on some friendships, and as you get older and life happens, things change. You know what I'm saying? And you know, again, I know you hate Nas, but he said love changes, a thug changes, and best friends become strangers. And that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that post a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah. Unfortunately, it's times like that where you can.
Kane, you agree with that, bro?
The minute I detect like hate, I'm not fucking with you. And I have no problem not speaking to you again. Because usually them motherfuckers that hate quietly and they might let it slip up, take that as a sign like, oh yeah, let me leave this nigga alone. Because it's always the motherfuckers that hate you behind your back that come back to bite you in the end. Like dude on fucking
Carlito's Way.
Paid in Full. Dude on Paid in Full. Cam's character on Paid in Full. Carlito's Way. Benny Blanco and his boy. What's Carlito's boy's name?
I can't remember, but I remember.
Yeah, I forget, but yeah, like he was his best. That was his man's, like damn near his brother, and he stabbed him.
Yeah.
And go ahead, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm on board with that, man. Shit, I told you about a stray I almost caught earlier, so I had to be prepared to leave a motherfucker alone, right? Still almost came back to bite me. So you gotta listen. You gotta be ready, man. What's the line from Heat? You gotta be able to walk away from something when the heat come or whatever. So that's what it was. You got it. It's the same thing.
Little, where you at with it? Pardon us, my nigga.
I'm right along with these guys. Hey, I'm busy, man. You know, I'm a busy guy, but no, I'm right along with these guys. You know, yeah. Some friends, yeah, you gotta back up off of. You know,
no.
You see that hate.
We're about to get into the show in like 3 minutes, right? But I say it all the time. This ain't the first time y'all wrong. It won't be the last. This is a case where 9 times out of 10, when there's something like this happening, it just take a conversation to see if we're on the same page. Most of the times it's miscommunication. Most of the times it's damn, you know what? Like, oh, I didn't really understand where you was with that. I didn't understand, you know, why you was coming in, why that energy was this way. Now I understand it. Now we can move forward. But it's pride, it's ego, it's too much of that getting in the way to where we can't even. This statement is a direct reflection of. I don't want to hear no shit when I say this. It's a direct reflection of pride getting in the way of just common sense. Like, put that pride to the side. Let's discuss it. And then after we discuss it, if it's still some shit, all right, well, cool. Fuck out of here. But I need a conversation first. There's no need to just walk away. That's immature to me. You know what I mean?
Nah, definitely. We getting close to the show, but to say that's immature, definitely not. That's just called growth, bro. And sometimes I'm picking my piece. I'm picking that over the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? My piece matters more than the bullshit. So I'd rather live with the peace of whatever the case may be. And you know what I mean? Like that shit's more important than trying to force a relationship. You know what I mean? Like I'm not forcing no relationships with nobody. You know
but it could very easily be a misunderstanding.
I'm not doing that. Huh?
Depends on the circumstances, bro. Depends on the circumstances.
It all depends.
Word.
Like if it's something certain shit is more serious than others.
Yeah, but okay, if it's egregious, that's one thing. That's
live,
obvious,
baby.
right?
We live. Showtime. We live. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that, but
So it's 7:30. That's what Minnie's telling me. You're telling me it's 7:30. He's like, Chuck, shut the fuck up. Chuck, we got to get to the show. So let's get it.
God damn it, Chuck.
Yo, Donut White, no muzzle. Sparring Minds live every Friday. Let's go. Look, it's Sparring Minds. If you don't know the name, look us up. You know it's all facts when you got Chef Maine cooking up a couple of brothers who know all about the struggle. Black excellence, you know we just work hard and hustle. Whenever you want that urban talk, you know we keep it real. Mr. Maritime on the mic, yeah, you know the deal is real life. Hotel Hight Tower bringing you the feel. DJ Payne, keep it 100. Matter of fact, keep it a mill. Let's go.
Your boys
You're
are officially
Hey.
this episode of Sparring Minds. You already know who I am. It's your boy Charlie Hustle.
Hotel Hight Tower in the building. At home, actually.
oh shit!
Fresh off the PJ. And it's your boy.
I know, right?
Payne, aka Soinky P, aka Dr. Rock Your Face Off, aka Payne Gretzky, the Great One.
It's just okay. It's just me, Sam Little, Mr. Maritime.
I love it. That's some good shit, Payne. That's some good shit.
Oh shit! Oh man,
yo, fellas, we got a jam-packed show today, B. We got a jam-packed show. We got some specialists lined up. Some of Boston's best spitters are gonna be rocking out with us throughout the hour. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. That's gonna be incredible. We got a 15 minutes worth of shout outs to do before we get into that. So they'll be jumping in about 7:45 for the group, and we'll get into that. So let me just tell y'all a quick story about how my life almost changed last weekend. And this is real spit. So I woke up on a Saturday, right? And wifey's like, yo, I got something special lined up for you. Now, nigga, I'm like, word, let me take this shirt off. We about this. That's where I was at, right? And so she's like, nah, my nigga, like, throw something on. We're going out. I said, all right, cool. So we take a walk out, get in the car, drive across town, go to Massage Envy. All right, cool. I'll fuck with this for a little bit. So I go to the front desk. They're like, oh, hey, Hustle, it's great to see you again. Say less. I go in the back, room number 3, get right. We'll send someone right in. Shit, say less. I'm good. I go in the back. I'm posted up. Put the little mask on my face. You know what I mean? Stomach down like always. It's just how it works with the massage, right? If you're familiar, you know the process. So they turn the music on. They get the hot rocks burning around me and shit. It's a nice little setup in here, right? And then, like, the most spectacular, disgusting shit ever happened to me. Like, some nigga named Boris came and put his fucking paws on me. Like, how firm? Nigga, wait, hold on. Do you like pressure? Nigga, no. And then when he starts this motherfucking massage, now I'm already like, all right, bro, my time's up. Now we just shit get started. I said, no, I'm ready to go. Motherfuckers, now he's breathing. Nick, what are you doing? Like, I'm not comfortable with what's happening right now, right? I don't need Edward strong hands. I don't need none of this shit, right? It was supposed to be the small blonde chick from the back. That's what it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? So my wife went and fucked up a spectacular, what was normally a spectacular event. She fucked the whole thing up by not properly vetting these motherfuckers. So get my wife the fuck out of here. Get massage and be the fuck out of here. Get Boris the fuck out of here. Come on, man.
So I got a question for you, bro. So if for anybody who watched Seinfeld, you know what question I'm gonna ask. So
backsliding?
Nah, I mean, did it move?
Did it move?
Nigga, I know you.
Jesus Christ!
Oh. Yo, I knew it was coming.
Yo.
Oh man.
George
Yo.
Costanza.
Yo. Yo.
I know you got me.
Oh, that's why you got the little twisties in your hair.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
No way, dog.
Let me find out.
My
Jesus
water.
Christ!
Yo, Hight, you're a fucking asshole.
You said, "Did it move?" Wow.
Damn.
Little. We got 9 minutes, my nigga. Pardon me. Like, you know, let's blow through these shout outs real quick. So, Sydney McLaughlin, talk to me, little.
Sydney, as you know, she broke the women's 400 meters hurdles, actually. She will be heading to her second straight Olympics. She was clocked in at, what was it? I think it was astonishing 51.9 seconds. Hey, what more can you say? That's more, some more black girl magic, right?
Word up. Salute to that. Salute to that. Maine, talk to me about what's going on with ESPN.
Oh man, well, Rachel Nichols, is trying to hate on a little black girl magic with, I think her name is Marie. Oh God, help me out. Is
Maria
Taylor?
Yeah.
Marie Taylor. Basically, in a nutshell, Rachel Nichols was venting to Rich Paul and some of LeBron James people about her getting a position that Rachel felt was only given to her because of what's going on at ESPN. You know, so when the young lady doesn't want to work with Rachel no more, it's kind of crazy. So salute to Marie Taylor, you know what I'm saying, for sticking her ground, not rocking with Rachel. And you know what I'm saying, like now Rachel's off the finals. I mean, you can't shit on your bosses to other people, whatever the case may be, especially in spite of someone else. So yeah, salute Marie Taylor.
What was Rachel? I think Rachel was quoted as saying something though about that though. I think Rachel was quoted as being mad that, well, she felt that the job was being given to her because of her color. You know,
she felt that the job was given to Maria.
Yep.
Yeah.
The job
because
was
of the color, and there was a little bit more to it. Yeah.
The job was originally Rachel's.
She,
ESPN decided they wanted to move in a different direction, and Rachel thought it was because she was black, but I think it was bigger than that. I think Maria's just talented and more, more liked.
Yeah.
So Rachel's stance was that this is a push towards diversity. That's her stance.
Yeah.
Basically,
yeah,
but it's a poor excuse because it was already diverse in a sense because she was a female in that role. So you can't be mad that they wanted to be more diverse because it was diverse when they put you in the role. So you can't be quite hitting the next one.
That's why I think we want to touch on. Let's look at that again down the line. I think that's an interesting.
Yeah, that's got some legs to it. That's definitely got some legs to it. No pun intended.
Aunt Nicole Hannah Jones.
Shout out to Nicole Hannah Jones. She, long story short, she was hired years ago at the University of Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and her role came with something they call tenure, which is kind of like job security. You can't be fired for whatever you do. It's like a lifetime thing, right? And everybody before her who took a role got tenure without, the politics involved. She's the only one that got held up. And as a result, they went through all this voting process and yada, yada, yada. They actually finally ended up offering her tenure, but at that point she was like, you know what, I'm cool. So she turned it down. She's moving on. She will be taking over the journalist School of Journalism department at Howard. So she's moving on to bigger and better things.
Okay, salute for that. Salute for that. Payne, talk to me about Felicia Rashad, bro.
Yeah, speaking of Howard, so Felicia Rashad recently came out. Well, we all know Bill Cosby got let out, and she came out in support of her friend, longtime friend, and basically just tweeted out something to the effect of they righted a wrong. You know what I mean? So a lot of people were calling for her head, or her job at Howard University as the Dean of Fine Arts, I believe it is. So yeah, finally a terrible wrong is being righted. So a lot of people felt like she was being insensitive to sexual assault victims, and were calling for her job. So I mean, this cancel culture shit is getting a little out of hand. Fuck. Yeah. I don't know about that one. So, but shout out to Felicia Rashad for standing her ground for her people.
All right, I'm gonna stay with you, Payne. We're gonna go right back to Zayla Avant. Talk to me about that.
Oh yeah, shout out to 14-year-old Zayla Avant. More Black girl magic. She just won the National Spelling Bee, first African American to do so, and she holds 3 Guinness World Records for basketball related stuff, like dribbling multiple basketballs and stuff like that. So more hashtag Black girl magic.
For sure.
Maine, Cardi B.
That's what's up.
Oh man. Well, no time for baby number 1 to make it to 5, man. Cardi B and Offset again are expecting baby number 2 going on. So, listen, man, Migos is doing good. Cardi's doing good. Why not? Just keep, what I mean?
Are they even together?
Yeah, they're together. Then they just performed together, right?
Yeah, on the BET Awards.
I think they performed at, what was that? The BET Awards, yeah.
Salute to them. Sammy, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Talk to me about that, brother.
Some more sad news. I know I'm gonna mess up his last name also. Matisse Klevenix, 24-year-old goaltender for the Columbus Blue Jackets. He was struck in the chest, major damage to his lungs and his heart. I guess he was coming back from a wedding. I guess it was a bunch of friends, fireworks, 4th of July going on, and I don't know what they were doing, but if someone was shooting him in the pool or whatever, but he was trying to get out the pool when he was struck. My condolences to him and his family.
And the shit caught him right in his chest.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah. I hate the 4th of July. Because of firecrackers. I can't stand it.
I'm not a fireworks guy. Are y'all fireworks guy?
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
I'm not the type that's gonna go and pop them off, but I like to see them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like to see the fireworks. You know what I mean? But I'm not.
Yeah, I like to see
go and want to buy them and up and do all that shit myself. But I like to see them.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see them in the distance.
Yeah, I'm here for the show, but I'm not here. I don't want to be part of the show. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the nigga lighting them and running away. I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? So, R.I.P. to the king. That sucks. Maine, it's about that time, bro. We're up on 7:45. I'm gonna hold the story about. I want to be Korean now. I'm gonna hold that, right? I'm gonna hold it. Don't worry about it. Talk to me, man. So I'm looking in the green room. Are you in the green room as well, man? Because you can make a decision from how you want to play from here. We got the homie Reek waiting for the 7:45 starts. You want to do that now?
Yeah, we could bring. I was just trying to move mine because I was having some trouble. But yeah.
Let's get the bro in, and then intro him. Let's bring him in the right way, bro. That's a big deal.
Yo, so yeah, right. So got to give a shout out to this good brother. You know what I'm saying? My man, Roxbury Reek Havoc. You know what I mean? He contributed a super dope song to the mixtape, which comes out tomorrow. Summer Madness You know what I mean? And you can also catch my man Roxbury Reek and my man Toots show, which is The Next Move. And season 1 just wrapped up. Season 2, I believe, will be coming back out. And the season finale will be coming up in September, and then season 2 will follow. So,
in theaters,
my good brother.
In theaters. That's a big deal. In theaters. Come on,
very
big.
Yeah, man.
Roxbury Reek.
Reek, what's good, bro?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, fellas? Thank you for having me.
Oh, man. Appreciate you rocking out with us.
Thank you for being
here. For sure.
Thank you.
It goes without saying that we appreciate the verse on the mixtape. I mean, come on, man. Like,
thank you.
Incredible. You know, I think Maine pulled me to the side, and I said, Maine, listen, bro. Niggas from Roxbury, they don't spit like niggas from Mattapan. You gotta spit.
We're a lot better.
He got one. He got a guy. I said, all right. And then here we go. Incredible.
Yo, that Roxbury shit's hard, dog.
That very shit.
Hold on. Do we got any spitters from Mattapan?
It's a disgrace that we don't.
Okay. I was about to say because I don't remember none.
Ray Robinson's from Mattapan, ain't he?
No.
Dorchester.
Yeah, Dorchester.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. My fault. It's close. It's close, but yeah. Okay.
Come on, Dre. We gotta. Oh, matter of fact, so keep going, man. I got something I gotta pull up for Reek, so keep going.
Okay. So Reek, what's good? How's everything going with the next move? Any projects, anything you got going on? So you want to talk about the next move and your role on that show?
The Next Move, that's gonna be premiering August 14th at the West Newton Movie Theater. We're gonna have tickets on sale next week, so be on the lookout for that. It'll be on YouTube, following and preceding that. Musically, just in the lab right now, collaborating, doing a lot of features, doing a lot of challenges and all that other type stuff. So just trying to stay active, stay on the scene with that, stay visible. Put out a video recently for my song Suave. That's it. Just staying with it, just staying up on it.
So speaking of features, I want to actually hold up. We got Mike Ross here now, so let's let Mike in. And man, let's throw the lob to Mike. Let's get him busy.
So we got to give it up to. Obviously, you've heard our intro. Our intro's incredible. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie Donnell White. You know what I mean? So we got the homie Mike Ross, who's a part of that crew, the No Muzzle crew. So shout out to Hush, Mike, Donnell. You know what I'm saying? And Mike also blessed us with the Pied Piper joint on Summer Madness, which drops tomorrow too. So you know, and he makes dope logos too. So I had to plug.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate the introduction.
Yo,
what's up, man? What's up? How you doing?
I had a question for Reek. I'm gonna bring it to Mike as well. Mike, before I even get into it, Smile on My Face is a classic. No debate. It's a fucking classic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Classic. So let's get into the segment. Reek, Mike, legendary spitters. Y'all done a handful, bunch of features. I got a track I want to play for you, and I want you to talk to me about what your verse would sound like. You can do that, right? It's a quick little exercise, nothing special. Sure. Here go the record.
Yo.
Oh man.
Yo, Reek, come on, man. I know you gotta have a 16 for something like that, B. You kidding me?
Juvie activated the bag on that one for the vaccination money, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess
exactly what I said.
You can find something to spit to it. I mean, it wouldn't be my thing per se, but anything for the check, I guess.
Really? Mike, how you feeling about it? You putting the verse on that?
I mean, you already know. At the end of the day, man, the OG out here collecting his coin shit. I ain't even mad at him. I'll be doing the same shit. My only hope is that I have me one of them songs that's cool enough to parody in a commercial one day.
Exactly.
I ain't even mad at him.
Get them residuals.
Word up. Yo, Maine, I know you was telling me off camera. I know you was like, yo, Chuck, I wrote a 16 for that. Like I got it. Like bro, I'm here for that 16, man. Like I'm here for the whole joint, bro. Now's your time. It's your light, bro.
Maine in the game.
No way, dog.
He said just threw him on this.
Oh man.
So we got rappers like this. We got rappers like this on the show, right? Like we have this talk amongst ourselves all the time. But the first question you gotta ask rappers of this caliber is best verse of all time. Right? So what we're gonna do is let's wrap it around the room, let's discuss it.
Okay.
And here's the caveat I'm gonna throw in. You can't use your own. Because I was gonna use this verse I wrote last week, but I said I'm gonna hold that. I can't use that in this conversation. So verses that you haven't written, best of all time. Talk to me, Rick.
I'm torn because it's two for me. One being AZ's verse on Life's a Bitch. And then the other one, Inspector Deck, starting off on Triumph.
That's a good one.
Shit. Ross?
That right there,
I'm here for you. Talk to me.
For me, top verse for me that I didn't write myself would probably be Joe Budden. Hold up, why this shit come on? Probably Joe Budden on the fucking Shady Cypher, which is crazy, man. People won't think that, but that and his and that Green Lantern freestyle, like I'm just a big fan of like freestyle verses, and I'm like a Joe Budden nut, man. Those probably my favorite verses of all time. Like most people won't agree with me, I know, but I'm a big Joe Budden fan. And them shits just drive me nuts every time I hear. Like they're very underrated verses.
Listen, yo, Budden be spitting, yo, on the low. He be spitting. He's tough.
Yeah,
he's not underrated at all. He's tough.
Heck, man, Joe is a monster. I definitely miss him as a rapper.
Who's up next?
All right, I'm surprised. So Little, talk to me next, bro. Best verse of all time.
You're gonna pass me. I'm not the rap guy, man. I'm gonna let it spin to the next person. Nah.
Talk to me, man.
Not for me.
One of my best verses. I go two. It's tough. Cool G rap with Mobb Deep. The Realist.
Wait, hold on. Yo, Sparring Minds listeners, pardon me, that's my mistake. It's my mistake. I think Maine misheard me. I said best verse of all time, not worst, bro. You're not gonna put Mobb Deep in this conversation, brother. Come on, knock it off.
We disrespecting.
What's wrong with Mobb Deep?
Come on, man. You know better than this.
Cool. So again, Cool G rap on Mobb Deep. That's one of the best.
Yeah.
And then since he's really trying to disrespect, I'm gonna go with Prodigy, rest in peace, on Nighttime Vultures for that verse. It was a crazy verse. He got a hip hop quotable in the source for that. So since he want to throw it, man, listen. You don't fuck with Mobb Deep, y'all, and that's crazy. You know what I mean?
That's disgusting, bro. That's disgusting that you Payne talk. Yo, resident DJ Payne, aka Payne Gretzky. Come on, Payne. Correct name, please.
Most people would expect me to go Jay or Big on this, but nah. I'm going Scarface on This Can't Be Life.
That was tough.
When I found out he wrote it when he got to the studio because he had just heard his man's kids died, that shit put it over the top for me.
He just lost one of the tears. That's whoop.
Yeah, crazy.
I talk to me.
You can't have a best verse conversation without saying Jigga Man himself, but his best verse for me was on It's Murder. It was him, Ja, DMX, and Jay spazzed on that, and that's my best J verse. So
wait, what was the name of the cut?
It's Murder.
Yeah.
That's a classic right there. That's a good choice.
I thought you were gonna say Why We Die, but okay.
No, nah. That was that's Busta. I think.
Yeah.
That's Busta, J, and DMX. Yeah.
I think Jay got at least 3 verses better than that one. That's okay. That's okay because Jay ain't my guy like that. So listen, hold up. Sparring Minds listeners, this ain't the first time that listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, man. Yo, there's 6 motherfuckers on the show who's wrong. That's crazy. That's the first time ever we've had 6 guys who's wrong about something at the same time. Don't worry, though. The boy Wonder is here to help them out. So the best verse of all time is obviously Tupac's second verse, Me Against the World. Obviously, best verse of all time.
You know what? I ain't never mad at nobody saying Tupac is the best anything ever at anything. So you got that. I ain't even gonna argue it. I ain't never mad at nobody.
Not in this conversation.
Nah, I'm gonna hold you. You got that.
Come on, man. It's like it was clearly better than anything Jay put together. That's first, right? So then we're talking about who else could come close. That face verse Payne was just talking about is close. But with Pop, you getting detailed poetry. You getting everything you need in the verse, bro. Everything. Come on, man. Flow spectacular. You don't get no better than that. I got two questions for Mike and Reek. The first one is this. So, and I'll start with Mike on this one. If you could collab with any artist of all time, who would it be, and what would the name of the track be?
You lose your
Man. All right, this is tricky for me, and I feel like everybody in here is gonna judge me, son. But it's without a question, it's Drake. It's not even close. I don't know what the name of the track would be, but man, people don't know that. But yeah, well, a lot of people who follow me know, but like, nah, bro, Drake's like my favorite rapper all time. Ain't even close. It'd be Drake. Like, if I could get in the room with the dude, do a song, like, yeah, I'd do a song. Like, wouldn't even be a brand, like, no brand and no thought, nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I know, like, a lot of rappers.
I'm mad at you.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Will he be singing the hook or
Not mad at him.
Oh, nah, bro. I want Drake to come and rap that shit. Like, fuck the singing shit. I want Drake to spit that shit.
Yeah.
If we working together, I want you to treat me like you would treat Conway and them niggas. Come in and spit that shit. Don't sing no hook for me, bro. Nah, don't sing no hook for me. Give me one of them verses where you try to take my head. Show me some respect.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Don't come singing on my shit. We can make it hit some other time. I want you with that pen, like, nah, we gotta, you know what I mean? We got a lot going. So, nah, definitely. Nah, bro, we rapping.
We've heard of stories where rappers was like, nah, take that shit off of here. That shit was too incredible. Like, we've heard stories about that.
Of course.
Meanwhile, Mike's like, nah, I want your best shit.
Oh, yeah, nah, bro. Yo, go listen to my song, Finna Dudes. Yo, Saint Suave wipes the floor with me, son. And I ain't removed one word. That shit was perfect. I was like, man, this is amazing. I let my man get that off. I feel like that's just corny. Like, I don't know. I feel you're supposed to want people to put their best foot forward. Otherwise, why'd you call them? You know what I mean? You call them to be whacker?
Right.
Like, I want you to come and do some shit that I couldn't do. That's why I called you. That was the whole point. So, I don't know. I just think that's just corny when people think like that.
Word up. That's real shit.
That's what's
That's
up.
real shit. I'm surprised to hear that, though. You know what I mean? Like, I would expect differently. I don't know why. I guess I have to think about it. Reek, talk to me, bro.
Reek.
Me?
Collab anybody of all time and the name of the track.
And the name of the track, it'll probably either be Nip or I'm gonna have to say Jay. Either one of the two. Because I just fuck with both of them. Nip, as far as like his mindset, the whole marathon, you know, mentality, all of that, just his whole vibe. And lyrically, I felt like he was underrated for a minute until, you know, unfortunately, before he died, nobody really paid attention to him till then. Hove, just because he's one of the GOATs, literally, like, you can't go wrong without a Jay-Z verse, a Jay-Z, you know, song. So it's just, you know, to be stamped to officially have that on my resume.
When you get with somebody like Jay, are you looking for the commercial success, or are you really just trying to trade balls with somebody like that?
Nah, like Mike said, I want their best shit. I don't want no throwaway rap. Nigga, I want you to come with that shit. I want niggas to mention that verse on my song like they mentioned with all the rest
The
of
other thing I like about StreamYard is that if there's ever a glitch in your internet
We was talking about, you mentioned Nick.
I mean, y'all wilding over there.
I'm Nick Niman, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the last 6 years, I've been live streaming YouTube, Facebook, and everywhere else on the internet that would have me.
We got hacked.
What's going on out here?
Oh, no.
Okay, moving on. I don't know. But you mentioned Nip. and I know Hightower, you've been big on his wife for a while. Like when I fucking Nip, it was like Hustle is my last name. Hustle in the house. I like early Nip. You know what I mean? So like you was on that wave. What songs were standing out to you from that time period?
Yeah, Bullets. Going back to Bullets Ain't Got No Name. Thoughts. Questions. Hustle in the House, shit like that. But then again, that first mixtape, the Marathon right there, that's when I really got put onto him like that. Shit like that. Just listening to it day by day. I was going through something at that moment in life, so I kind of needed something where it was like it was gonna help you, guide me in a way where it was like you understand you got to take it step by step in order to come up out of that. So it was definitely inspirational. Plus, he come from where we come from, and made his life a little bit successful. You know, he was putting on before he had the store, trying to lead his whole brand. So, how is that not somebody to look to?
And we got another brother who's joining us for this segment. So I'm gonna leave the floor to you as we bring him in.
The homie eats.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? What's the word?
The word.
Peace.
What's up, sir? How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I'm just listening to conversation. This is great conversation, man. This was good to hear different perspectives. What's going on, fellas?
What up?
Everything's good, man.
Talk to us about you, bro. So first off, what projects you got working on? I want to hear about what city you from, what city you from, what you're working on. Talk to me about that first, so we get into it.
All right, well, yeah, I'm E-Tel, man. I'm straight out of Boston, Roxbury. I'm on the line. I'm in between Roxbury and Dorchester. Right now I'm wrapping up the $1 Million Notebook. That's getting mixed down as we speak right now, and it's looking like the rollout will probably be the beginning of August. I got Soy El Mas Bueno. It was a mixtape, like an official like old school rapping over instrumentals with the DJ talking, one of those for free. That's for free. That's out now. And prior to that, my project Ideal Scriptures is out now too. So I also got a lot of production EPs, collabs. I'm working with some producers, some singles I'm working with different producers. So, you know, I'm keeping busy, but definitely beginning of August, $1 Million Notebook is gonna be out.
I'm here for it. And Mike, we didn't get inside with you, bro. So talk to me about what you got going on. Any movements you got you want us to support? Where you at with that?
Shit, man. Bro, honestly, man, I dropped the album like 2 months ago. I got a video on the web. Shit. It's a little EP I'm working on right now, so I'm trying to think of a name for it. But the tape is already done, like the song's done. You know, just gotta figure out when to put it out. You know, we kind of on fire right now. You know, Hush just got his 20,000 views. Yeah, I just hit 30,000 followers. Fucking Lil Duval told me good morning the other day. So this has been kind of lit recently. So you know, I'm just riding this shit, man. I see where it take me at this point.
Yo, you heavy out here on social media game, bro. Like I've been watching what you're doing out here. You're involved in everything out here.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I try. I figure if people keep seeing me, eventually I'll just blow up. You know what I mean? That's how it works for everybody else.
Yeah.
Just keep seeing me, then they famous. Like,
right, that's real true.
It's been working so far, so.
Yeah, no, it definitely has. Like I said, I've been watching it. E-Tel, let me get into this little quick. So we asked
What's
the
up?
other guys. These 2 questions I want to ask you. So
let's do it.
Best verse in rap history. Now let me preface by saying this, bro. I already gave away the answer, right? But
it was your answer, right?
Talk to me, bro. You can't say yourself.
The best verse. Man. I'm a heavy bar guy, man. The best verse, I gotta give it to. There's a bunch of them, man. I'm gonna shoot this one out there. It gotta be Inspector Deck, man. It gotta be Inspector Deck on Triumph. It gotta be Inspector Deck on Triumph, man. Like, it has to be, man. Like, when you think how the bars, how he was rapping, what he was saying, And you know, when you rap like that, it's hard not to sound corny. Like when you rap using a high vocabulary, it's hard not to sound corny and make it make sense. That's actually the hardest part of it. But it still had flavor on it. It still made sense. Like that's what I listen to when I'm thinking of like, yo, my verse gotta hit like that. So it's one of them. I got a bunch of them, but it's definitely got to be that one.
Right. I respect that.
I said the same shit.
That verse too. Yeah.
Yeah, Rick said the same shit. I mean, do we give it more credit because it was mixed in with all the other, just the totality of the track, or would that have been just that same thing if it was just by himself on one of his own album cuts?
Nah, especially that go off because again
I think that I think honestly he probably just needed another hard verse and he could have had that song to himself if you want to keep it real. Like I think so. That verse was just too strong, bro. Like how it was on the beat, how it was. Like the verse was strong. Like so, I think me personally, if kick everybody else off, and he's not even my favorite member, kick everybody else off, him drop another verse with a hook, and that could have been his song with the way that verse dropped. Like you know, personally.
Rick, you were saying something, bro. Go ahead. I want to hear what you think.
No, I was saying that he set it off. That verse, like you said, is strong. The way he came with it, the delivery, the flow, word cadence. It was too much.
Was crazy.
He knows he got all those monsters behind him, so he literally gotta set the tone. He ain't got no other choice.
Yeah, he set the bar. He set the bar real high.
Yeah. The funny thing with Deck is, if you really listen to all the collective albums, he's probably gonna have the best verse, bro.
They all say he's the best one. Every Wu-Tang member says he's the best.
Like, so, I smoke on the mic like smoking Joe Frazier, the Hell Rate, like dog. If you get the collective songs, like bro, me and my man had a wager on that. I'm like, go back and listen to both of those albums, and you come back and tell me who really had the best verse. It's gonna be Deck, bro.
Yeah, they say it was always between Deck and Jizza.
Yeah,
those were the spitters.
Rough like Timberland whip, yeah. Me and the
bro, I gotta be honest. I tuned out all of that. I didn't know what y'all was talking about until the end when y'all was like, yeah, no, they always said it was Deck and Jizza. I didn't know who the fuck y'all was talking about. I was like, what is he talking this shit the whole time. I was like, yo, son, somebody give me a hint. Somebody give me a hint. I was waiting the whole time. Damn, son.
I guess
good
for y'all
choice,
as rappers, right? Like, especially you, Mike, because of the whole no muzzle thing, right? Like, when you rapping with these camps and you rapping with these large crews, right? Like, I know I'm talking to niggas, and I know how we be. Like, our bravado is crazy, right? But there gotta be some kind of like trepidation when you in there with other spitters. Right? Like, I know we all got to sit here. We all got to say, nah, my boss is nice. I do this. I know we got to say that, right? But there's got to be something that be like, damn, my pen got to be right today.
Oh, bro, that's Maddie.
Yeah.
All right. So, so now when we started No Muzzle, my whole thing was like, and no disrespect at all to Sheep Luch for what I'm about to say. That nigga mad big. I don't want to get beat up. Like, putting it out there right now. I don't mean no disrespect. But my whole thing with No Muzzle always, because Ush and Donnell, them niggas can really rap. Like, they can really, really, really rap. And my thing was like, I just don't want to be Sheep Luch's No Muzzle. As long as niggas don't be like, yo, Donnell, but what are they doing with that big black dude? Like, as long as niggas never said that about me, I was cool. And that's what always pushed me to be like, I'm going to put my best foot forward because these niggas are always fucking just killing shit. So now they definitely made me a way better rapper. Just always having to like try to be better because I knew they was going to come in with some shit. You know what I mean? Because y'all know how Donnell be rapping, man. Try to keep up with this nigga, you got to be fucking, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
So Reek, what is that like for your world? Like, you rap it with other guys. It's not. I don't want to say fear because that's crazy, right? Like, but this go into that room and you're like, yo, you got these two guys here with you. They're gonna spit something. Like, what is that? What goes through your head when that process is happening?
I hope they brought their best shit.
See, look at this. Here we go.
I hope they brought their best shit. I hope they brought their best shit. Because I'm not, but that's just the competitor in me. I hope they brought their best shit. I'm coming with my shit. I hope you brought your shit because I'm coming to chop your head off. I'm not waiting for nobody. So,
damn.
Yeah.
So Etel, like your pen don't change at all when you go into a group effort like that.
I try to. It's always gonna remain sharp. I still wanna catch the feeling of the song. You know what I'm saying? When I'm especially from like doing a feature or something. So I always ask like, what's the approach we're taking? What are we trying to capture? And then I'll let my pen go off still. But it's always still like, yo, you know what you're supposed to do, bro. Like if you're gonna talk that you are this and you that, always remain sharp. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time when you catch a feature from me, that's probably a third verse. I probably wrote 2 throwaways, and then that's the third one. The third one's probably the sharpest when you catch me on a feature or something like that.
I got one more question unless you got something lined up, bro.
Go ahead, man. I mean, the only thing I was going to say was never in the history of ever.
Hold on a second, Ant. We got some audio feedback. I don't know who it is, but if y'all can hit mute. And then,
sound like somebody typing.
Yeah, it'll sound, and then we can just unmute as we go.
So what I was going to say was, to quote the brother Chuck, never in the history of ever has anyone ever said no disrespect, and no disrespect came after it. So when Mike said what he said about Sheik, I was like, oh man, why they do Sheik like that?
Hey, I'm just being honest. That's why I just tell people all the time. They be like, yo, bro, you got so much better at rap. And it was like, yo, I just don't want to be the Sheik Luch of no muzzle, man.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. Styles and Jada are ridiculous. Like, Sheik is good, but them niggas is ridiculous. Like, they otherworldly. Like, Sheik is good.
Yeah, they next level.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those dudes are like, they on list. Like, I don't want to be.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
But Silverback and Gorilla, that was damn near a classic.
Oh no, Sheik. Yeah, no. That's one good album. That's one good album.
On the last, I don't know. On this last Locks album, he's getting busy.
Yeah,
bro.
On this last Locks album, he's getting busy,
bro. Yo, because I say a whole bunch of stuff in here that'll make everybody mad, man. Yo, because y'all was going on about that Mobb Deep Prodigy shit. I almost said something. I just bit my tongue. I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone. It's not. I ain't here for that.
Oh wow.
Huh?
You can speak freely here on Sparring Minds, man.
Oh,
go right ahead, brother. I'll support you.
Man, bro, I think Prodigy one of the most. I don't want to say overrated. But I definitely don't think.
Oh yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go.
I feel like him, Method Man, and Nas are all different versions of the same nigga. Like when they be rapping, that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yo,
I'm about to call Sheik Luch up right now. Might just kill him.
And I grew up more in Georgia. You know what I mean? So we like rappers out a little more. And they all just different versions of the same nigga to me. I ain't never really like none of them like that. So
Meth?
Wow. Man. Yeah.
I was with you on Prodigy, bro, but when you went to Meth, that's a different thing.
Oh no. Hear me out. They all 3 different versions of the same nigga. But Meth is the best one to me out of those 3.
I'm with you on that. I agree with that.
I get the whole Queen thing with like Prodigy and Nas. Like I get that tie, but I didn't get where the Method Man come from.
I mean, I don't know. They all got that same kind of sleepy voice, that same kind of like that slick delivery. You put a lot of words in the bar, but don't really be going off. Well, some of them be going off, but you know, I don't know. It just don't hit for me like that.
I think if it's Young Prodigy was a problem. I think like after H&IC, he kind of just got real lazy with the pen, but.
You know what it is too, man? It's
Quiet Storm is bananas. Like if you listen to what he's saying in Quiet Storm is nuts.
See,
Quiet Storm is nuts, yo.
See, bro, but that's what we like. And that is a good song. That's a tough beat, but it's hard for me to believe that when I watch you like Tupac shit all over you, Jay-Z shit all over you, fucking what's the nigga True Life shit all over you. Like, it's hard for me to believe all the shit you saying when everybody just shitting on you, bro. Like, it's hard for me to believe you the toughest nigga in the world and you do all of this shit and everybody just bullying you. So nah, I don't know. Them verses, like, they sound cool, but like, I don't know. That shit just don't hit for me, man. None of that shit hits me. None of it. And people done tried so many times to give me a like my beat. That song with Lil Kim, that shit, it was cool until they started rapping. I was like, yo, this is gay. That shit to Kim.
That's yo, Mike talking that shit tonight, bro.
Wow.
Mike talking that shit tonight.
Hey man,
Jesus Christ.
He's only telling you what I've been telling you for months, and y'all don't want to hear me. A nigga overrated, bro. At best, he's overrated.
Hey, Mike.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to be in the category of someone that agrees with Chuck musically.
Yo, you know what's funny? A lot of people say that about me. They be like, yo, you don't want to be on the side agreeing with Mike musically. So that's cool. It's cool. It happens.
Yo, fellas, we appreciate y'all rocking out. We're up against the clock. Can y'all drop? I'll start with you, Reek. Can you drop your? Oh, Reek fell off. So Mike, I'll go with you. Can you drop where can we find you, your @, your hashtags, all that good information?
Oh yeah, yo, you just go on Google and type in MIC space ROSS. Everything just pop up. That's me right there. Can't miss me.
Word up, word up. What about you, Ito?
Okay.
Ito, yeah, if you go into same thing, Google or YouTube, E.T.E.L. That's everywhere. Even on IG, on Twitter, it's Intelligent1, but I'm not really active on the Twitter. I go where the activity is, and I've been more active on like IG and Facebook and things like that. Yeah, and you'll find the links to everything up there in the bios and all that.
What up? We appreciate that. Finally, Reek, can you drop your @, your hashtags, where people can find you at, bro?
Wreak Havoc on Facebook, at Wreak Havoc 45 on Instagram, at Wreak Havoc 45 on Twitter, social media and YouTube, all streaming platforms, Wreak Havoc. The music's there. It speaks for itself.
We appreciate y'all,
That's
fellas.
what's up. Roxbury Reek.
Tomorrow we got the drop of the mixtape
Thank
tomorrow,
y'all for
right,
having
man?
me again, man. I appreciate that. Make sure
Oh yeah, word. Thanks for the invite. Thanks for the invite, man. Word. Appreciate that.
All right, I have to go.
So appreciate y'all, man. So fellas, like that was a dope segment, right? Like that was everything we wanted it to be. And so now we got to get ready to go into the second half of this segment. Maine, talk to me, King.
So coming through next, man, we got the brothers from MTS, the Money Train Significant coming through. They did. Keep it G, Tanyola in the building. You know what I mean? Crizzo in the building. Diggs Dollars in the building. So, you know what I mean? And they got two songs on the album.
Yeah, they got a party going on over there.
What's good, fellas?
I need.
Right.
Fellas, what's good? We appreciate y'all rocking out.
What's good? We appreciate y'all for having us.
Talk that talk, man. What you got?
They got the songs on the album, The Boiling Water. Yo, what's good, fam?
All right. Good to
How's
see
everything
you.
going?
Yeah. Everything's good, brother. How you doing, baby?
Good, man. Can't complain. Appreciate you, brothers, for coming through, rocking out with us. You know what I'm saying? You got the what they deliver, The Boiling Water, which is like the second joint on the tape, Summer Madness, Crazy, and then the Off the Porch, another one. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
You know, The Boiling Water is what it is. The Off the Porch is like kind of like it's negative and positive. It's basically it was talking about how a lot of these young brothers, it's just reality rap. How a lot of these young brothers run that teenage time, they can take that wrong route. They can, play ball, stay in school, get to the books, whatever. Or once they step off the porch, that street life, and they might be stuck into that shit, man. It's like, once that happens, it's like, it's hard. So, we were just trying to show different aspects of how, like, the young brothers get absorbed and consumed to the street and shit, man. You know what I mean? They might not have that proper guidance around them. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to the song, it's like, you know, my verse, young boy didn't have no guidance, nobody at the house to properly guide him. He was just loose running amok. Stepped off the porch. What did these little dudes see? What's on TV? All the violence, all the crazy shit. The dudes outside, and there's no more dudes outside that's just dropping knowledge and giving balls to be like, yo, stop that. That's just whack. Stop that. Kill that shit. You dig what I'm saying? The OGs is like gone. Like how this out of Chicago, how the young boys be talking about how it's like ain't no more young OGs. I got some younger boys. Mm-hmm. My younger boys I try to give them guidance, but you can't control these younger dudes. What you can do is just try to give them guidance, though, man. And you know that's how like the song is. I don't want dudes to be thinking everything's negative, but I try to throw reality rap to my shit, man. You dig? Mm-hmm. Like it's real reality rap, just to see the shit I see around me, my young boys, and just real shit, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm glad. I appreciate y'all even putting the joint on the mixtape.
Yeah, appreciate y'all having us on there, man. You know what I mean? Definitely.
You know, there's a lot of brothers in the bean that's real tough. Mm-hmm. A lot of them. So, you know,
it's nothing but respect for Martin. I mean, we love what y'all doing, and I think that cut off the porch. I was telling the guys behind the scenes when we first heard it, I'm like, yo, this first off, the track's incredible, right? But second off, the track's mature. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it brought a little bit of era freshness that I was looking for in rap music. Like,
okay.
I'm tired of hearing about the gunplay. I'm tired of hearing about how tough niggas are. I get that. I've been there. You know what I mean? Off the porch gave me like, nah, like this is a real situation. This is real life. Mm-hmm. And this is how that shit can affect. You know what I mean? Like I can respect that. You know what I mean? It felt like it came from OG.
Yeah, like my whole thing with it, when I heard it too, just like Chuck said, like it was a breath of fresh air, not only because it's something different, but because being that I played ball, the little nigga you talking about, I was playing ball with. Like he was dropping 30 in BNBL, but as soon as he left, he had the thing in the bag.
Yeah,
like,
you know
what I mean? Like, but he as soon as he stepped off the porch, like you said, like, so I seen it like a million times over. You know what I mean? So
I appreciate it.
One thing I wanted to ask you fellas while I got you here is, I mean, we've been talking about why rap music doesn't feel like it's the same as it was back in, you know, late 90s, early 2000s. And I think it's here and there sporadically. And we always have the internal talks about bars versus flow. Where are y'all with that? Is one more important than the other? Do you always have to? Where are y'all with that kind of conversation, bars and flow?
Well, you know, I definitely think you got to have a flow. You got to have a flow with yours, a cadence with yours, but you gotta have some bars and they gotta have some kind of content in there, man. Too, also, man. You know, it can't just a lot of the dudes right now, man. You know, they can have a nice hook and a dope beat and just say some all in between some BS in between. Right? So,
that's the big
content. You know what I'm saying? It don't be no classics no more, but you know, like young brothers, maybe like Kendrick here. He'll say something. You know, there's still brothers here, man. And it's, you know, I just want to hear real stuff though, real content though, my brother. You know, it's real. I'm really kind of fell back from the music scene altogether because, like, it don't matter if it's from Boston or Chicago, it's New York, it's Atlanta. All these little young boys are sounding the same. So when I do hear a young boy that sounds a little different, got his own swag, I'll be like, yeah, man. I you know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for everybody, but I want to hear something different.
Yeah, it's good right now too, man. Like. All the, you know, cats who grew up in the 90s era kind of got sick of it. Now, you know, you got a lot of cats who's bringing that type of music back. And then they got the support from cats from our generation. So now we can hear that again. You know what I mean? You got Griselda, RJ Payne, 38 Special. You got all these dudes, Ransom, that's still spitting that, man. Because it's like, back in the days, like even when Jay-Z and Biggie would do like a radio song or a club song, they're still spitting. You know what I mean? Nowadays, like a club song, a dude is just rapping basic and his flow's watered down. It ain't like back then where, you know, Nas, Jay-Z can do a club joint, but they got bars in it. Can do a female joint, but they got slick talk in it. You know what I mean? So that's what's missing. But it, you know, it's coming back. There's a lot of cats still doing it, man. You know, they might not be on the radio, but if you do your homework, this, you know, bars are like back now. You know what I mean? So definitely.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me
so that's
ask
actually
you
a perfect. I was about to say, Capo. That's actually a great segue to verses, as far as like what's the best verse. Is that where you're going with it, Chuck?
No, but I'm here for it. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. I just wanted to ask you, brothers, what is one of the best verses that you've ever heard that's not your own? You know what I mean? So a verse that's not your own, but one of the best verses like you ever, like all time.
I'm gonna go with. We were saying that earlier. I'm gonna go with
New York State of Mind.
New York State of Mind.
That was real ill. That Nas joint.
Nas.
Rappers be monkey flipping with the funky rhythm.
Yeah.
That shit was.
I like that it ain't hard to tell. That was me and Jomo's first shit that we ever heard. So it ain't hard to tell. That was it for me. You know what I'm saying?
I gave you Power by Nas when he was talking about how he was a ratchet. And it was ill because when I first heard it, he kind of lost me. But then I went back to it and I'm like, oh shit. When he was like, yo, it's like I'm a gun. And he just broke everything down with a gun went through. And I was like, yo, that shit is crazy.
Just the whole Reasonable Doubt joint was like,
yeah.
Those two albums, I know you're talking about just the verse, man, but you know, like, Can I Live? Can I Live was like, oh man, that was the shit, man. Like,
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Chuck. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother.
No, I'm here for it, brother. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was I feel like I relate to y'all music a lot more than I do than what's coming out now. Is there a bias or is there a view on what you guys may be putting out from the younger cats? You know what I mean? Like how does that dynamic work?
There's definitely a generation gap, you know. But you know,
there's no attachment
for the young. It is for the young boys that been around, you know, You know what I'm saying? They had some older, you know what I'm saying? People talking to them and putting them onto music or whatever. They understand what's going on with the music, you know what I'm saying? That's why my young boys ain't rocking those skinny jeans and doing all that other shit like that. But they're a little different. They have some proper guidance. They nuts ain't hugging and shit inside their jeans and shit, man. But I'm just saying, you know, it's really around who the little dudes are raised around. If they just amongst themselves and don't got that older air to tell them something, they ain't gonna have no older air for no music, for no have no wisdom, no nothing. That, you know what I'm saying? Like
reckless, running the streets reckless.
So, you know, it's usually younger dudes that know about like that style of music that's a little bit older, or really say like that 90s type of that boom bap.
Yeah.
It's like dudes that probably like older brothers, some uncles that they've been around and, you know, actually been like, yo, listening to the music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
I respect the young boys who, you know, if they want to do their new thing.
Tough ass young dudes.
But the ones who they might do their new shit, but they respect our generation. Not the ones who try to knock our shit and be like, oh, that's old. Like, nah, this young boys gotta be like, they respect it. You know what I mean? Just how like we respect the KRS-Ones and the Rakims and all that, man. Yeah, that's the only thing I salute when the young boys, like, they, you know, they respect that and they know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got some that are ignorant to it and want to, you know, they don't have no respect for it, but there's some that salute it and they respect it. And like he was saying, though, there are some young boys who spitting that too, though. You know what I mean? Like the Dave Eases and the Vados and, you know what I mean? Cats like that. There's some young boys that spitting them bars, but you know, long as they can respect it, man, I don't got a problem with it.
A lot of young boys got flow. They got flow. The older dudes got flow. They got flow. A lot of dudes suck. Just, you know what I'm saying? A lot of trash.
Real talk.
A lot of trash ass niggas of all ages.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, facts. From the 50-year-old niggas to the motherfucking 18-year-olds, the 16, 17-year-olds. Man. Yeah. And there's some fire ass niggas all about. It's just
production.
You know,
a lot of production getting niggas over. A lot of production. A lot of the swag. It's niggas is getting over with swag and just be mumbling. I'm sitting there. I heard a song and I thought the shit was dope. Then I see the nigga do it on BT. Was like, damn, this is what the nigga was saying. This shit's kind of trash. Like maybe because I wasn't talking about it no more. Like I'm behind the bits dancing. Yeah, that shit's lit. in the crib. I'm listening to the bars. I want to hear the content. Oh, this shit chips. So, yeah. I don't know. It's club music, man.
We was talking about. I mean, they're talking about a time period, fellas, that obviously we all grew up with, we fuck with, and one of the things I complain to y'all often about is I can't listen to these new niggas, and y'all be like, nah, Chuck, you got to do it. I want to hear content, and not only just content. I want to hear content that I can relate to. But that's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel like I got from these guys here on the mixtape. But also, I feel like when we was coming in the 90s, early 2000s, like 90% of the music was good. You had to be good back in those days. You know what I mean? It wasn't like everybody in the game.
Your story had to have some truth to it.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like your shit had to have some truth to it. Like you dig what I'm saying? Like you couldn't spit that.
Well, you had different types of elements.
Like you had to have some type of truth to it.
I come from the era of the KRS ones.
You couldn't be lying on your tip. You couldn't just be saying you're doing it and you ain't doing it. Because dudes wouldn't let you come outside. Now you can be on the internet and I can say I got 100 bricks and have a bunch of flour on the table and dudes they're gonna ride with it. Like he's that dude.
Yeah, and a lot of it too, which is corny to me right now, is like you can be the wackest nigga in the world, but you got a million family members and you just got a lot of people that know you. So like population, just being popular can get a whack motherfucker a lot of views and a lot of shit. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? And then, you know,
got him.
It'd be like, yo, you know what I mean? And then it'd be like, you know, that person be the nigga of your city. And then somebody from out your city be like, all right, well, who's that nigga here? And it'd be like, that's who the nigga is? You know what I mean? And he's only hot because he's, you know, he's popular or whatever. You know what I mean? Or shit like that. But it's crazy. You know what I mean? That's facts. It don't even be about who's nice no more for the most part. It be about who, you know, or it can be a motherfucker everybody's scared of or some dumb shit.
Yeah, but like I say,
you know what I mean?
I know a lot of the nice niggas in the city, man. That's not even from my team. I hear their music. I might not even know them personally, but I'll be like, yo, there's a lot of dudes.
Boston got at least 10 dope acts.
Yo, the one thing about my team though, we don't got no smoke with nobody. We ain't outside gang banging. We Roxbury, we Dorchester, we Boston niggas. We just connected. So we don't got no smoke with niggas. We can go wherever. And we be listening to different niggas' music. Different niggas. I know they got smoke with each other. Some niggas is dope, some niggas suck.
But I don't got no problem saluting nobody who's nice.
Yo, real talk.
I don't gotta know you or nothing. I salute you. There's not enough.
I salute niggas.
So
niggas gotta get off that Dorchester Roxbury shit. Like real talk. I'll take the Boston nigga.
You.
We never, bro. I want to see anybody.
Yo, that's dope Grizzly right there.
Somebody got to blow from the thing.
Right here, bro.
We so small.
What's good, bro?
So what's good?
We so small as yeah. The city is so small. The city is so small, and there's so much hatred. There's so much, you know, like gang shit going on that niggas really can never get the support of their city. You dig what I'm saying? No niggas. There's a lot of talented brothers out here, but none of them really can get the support of their city because it's too much. Nah, I'm fucking with niggas. You fucking with them niggas? Nah, I'm fucking with them niggas. Yeah. Like that's all that shit is. And the hip hop community is very, very small here.
Very, yeah.
Black hip hop community is very, very small here, and we divide ourselves from any opportunities because fucking of all the bullshit and the drama and smoke, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I lost the independent deal in LA when they found out I was from here. They was like, you know, they heard the music. Yeah, they had a meeting with me, and then when they found out where I was from, it was like they got something where they can see. It's like dots connected, whatever city is hot or who support. And they said it was us in another city, but they was like, your city, y'all don't support each other, so we can't give you this deal.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a black dot next to my name.
That's
yeah, and I try to tell these cats, And this was like early 2000s. I tried to tell cats up here. They told me, they said, yo, if y'all all buy each other shit and support each other, we'll come running up there and sign all of y'all. Yeah. But, you know, and cats be claiming they hustlers, but when it comes to the music part, you ain't no hustler because it's like, I don't know about everyone else, but it's cats in this city who can't stomach to hear another cat. Like, you don't hear cats from here riding around really banging another cat from his music. It's always somebody from Chicago, Atlanta, or something like that. But it's just something in the air, man, where a cat will be listening to your shit and see you and turn it off. You know what I mean?
I hope that for this summer, at least, with the Summertime Madness mixtape that you guys are on, and we just had the other rappers on here, E-Tel and Mike Ross and Wreak Havoc, all from the same city. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that people can let that joint run and support everybody. That's the point of the project. You know what I mean? Is that
bring unity, bring that unity.
That's just tired. That's just played out, man.
The brother don't even know me, but I see them in different battles, just scorch niggas. Intelligent. I see him scorch niggas in battle, like Word. So there's a lot of talented brothers.
There's a lot,
like
Word,
man. And that he was coming off the head in a lot of battles.
Yeah,
like I've been there in these back rooms.
We need you right here, right now,
These dudes,
Maul Smith, certified Maul. What's good, bro?
Maul Smith, what up, nigga?
Oh yeah, Maul Smith.
Yeah,
Maul Smith.
Maul Smith. Number gang.
Shout out the numbers gang, man.
Yeah, number gang.
My little brother.
All is one of the dudes that when I need them 16s and shit, man. Like I know, like you know. Yo, we don't be listening to each other's verses before we go to the studio. We just give each other the chorus.
Yeah,
and here go a beat, and we already know what it's going to be.
Maul Smith is on those joints. I got Boiling Water and
Maul Smith is on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and,
Off the Porch.
That's family.
So when me and Chuck go in the studio and we do our little 1-2, do I have to listen to him or just go straight in and just cut his head off? Just you know.
Take his head off, man. Come from that other way. You gotta put your balls on the track.
So
take niggas' heads off.
Yeah.
Take his head off.
All right.
We ain't playing on this side on that shit.
One question I wanted to ask y'all was, you know, we asked the last group, when y'all get in the booth and y'all forming Voltron, and I know we black men, so we like, you know, you got to be careful with what you say, but is there a little bit of, damn, I gotta make sure my pen right today, you know what I mean? Is there a little bit of that? Or is it like, nah, nigga, I know I'm bringing the smoke, you niggas better catch up?
That right now.
What kind of attitude you gotta go in the booth?
Well, yeah, definitely, like, if I get a call from this man here or this man, they be like, yo, I need you to jump on something. Just because I know who I'm getting on a joint with, I know I got to come with my A game. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just wing it. You know what I mean?
Yola boss.
So,
yeah. And some real shit, I'm putting this up right now, nigga. Not to be an asshole and shit, but 16s are like a straight hard 16. This man right here, not just because he's on my team. But yo, man,
salute.
Y'all here smack niggas, man, on fucking straight 16s on some hard like gangster shit. Like real talk, man. I'm not telling him to be an asshole with niggas in the city, but he would smack niggas. Like smack, he'll catch a smack. You know what I'm saying? Like bar for bar, catch a smack. Listen to him.
Yeah, I'm harboring like Brazil.
Like real talk.
I got the heat right here.
Yeah. Niggas bars is, you know, based got some content that's based on you know, some shit that's non-fiction and shit, man. You dig what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Like real.
Like ours is from the heart, man, because it's not like, you know, you got cats and, you know, to each his own. You got cats that just put out a joint. Like we got to be satisfied with our music first.
Right.
There's some cats that we're not going to put something out just because we think it's going to blow. But we're not satisfied with it. We don't really like it. And, you know, there's a lot of that going on. Like cats, you know, a lot of cats, 1 minute, you know, like, oh, okay, let me do this kind of joint. Or oh, if I do this kind of joint, I might pop, or you know, and then those type of cats, man, they don't have no definition. At the end, then it's like, all right, well, then who the hell are you? You have no identity. You're all over the place. So we try to regardless, and we even do drill joints. We got joints on drill beats, but it's still our signature. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna put a punchline or metaphor on a drill beat or whatever, just so people know it's still my signature. You know what I mean? Like we don't just try to sound like Migos 1 minute and then try to sound like these cats just because we're trying to get a bag. You know what I mean? So everything we put out is from our heart because we got to be satisfied with it first.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
When I write some shit, I want to talk about my wins and my losses. I want niggas to feel the different layers of me. So you might hear some fucking girly joint. Because I banged a lot of when I was a young boy. Nigga. You already know, like a real ladies man. I didn't need a whole bunch of money. Like I could talk black power. I'm on that. Black economics. That's what I am.
But I tell you, Joe,
black history. It's different layers to the shit. I could talk the street shit. I talk all of that. So you hear my joints. My shits are all over the place. Right. But I got different layers to me. I'm a Renaissance nigga.
We're basically Vietnam veterans telling our story.
I'm a Renaissance man.
That's all. Reminiscing.
I talk all that shit.
That's all, but at the same time,
I'm gonna talk some black power shit. Man, you know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna be bars.
That's your lane, Chuck.
It's Coke money's reparations to recycle the black dollar. Yeah.
Is the city? This is my last question for you, fellas. So we up against the clock, but I do want to hear what y'all response is to this. So, is the city going in the right direction musically?
I think there's a lot of brothers doing their work.
Yeah, a lot of cats is
real talk. Man. I was just giving a shout out to Exit Fame. I love this movement. Salute. My man D Nation's going hard. There's a lot of brothers doing their one too. There's the brothers that I don't even know that I think are tough, like E. Burton. Smoke, man, fucking
Last Days,
Dre Bob, Last Days.
Millie.
I don't give a fuck if these niggas got smoke. Who's nice. I don't even know these niggas. It is what it is. Niggas is tough.
211 Walsh.
There's a lot of niggas that's tough in the city.
Yeah.
And like I said, niggas can't build with each other because of certain reasons. But I still see niggas and hear niggas, and niggas is tough.
Yeah.
So hold up. We're gonna extend this section real quick, man. I know I got one more question because I'm hearing that a lot in this segment, and it keeps piquing my interest. What's the solution? I hear the problem. And the problem's been there for 30, 40, 50 years.
Right? I thought y'all had the solution.
Where's the solution?
I thought y'all had the solution because if y'all was able to get all of us on one mixtape, that's what I thought. The Last Days, E. Burton, Dre Robinson.
Yeah, you gotta get them niggas.
Charlie Y. Jizzle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta go get
that.
them.
That's the solution. That's what we don't got. These dudes are never gonna do songs together, maybe. But if you was to be like, yo, this is for the city we putting on. Sparring Minds, this is what we do. This is part of, a little segment on our podcast.
Yeah. The solution is like, cats if you go to Atlanta, right? They don't want to hear nothing else but Atlanta music. I remember I was in Miami chilling with some cats, and I had put on the new Mobb Deep and the new Shine. That they was like, all right, they didn't want to hear it. They wanted to hear their shit. So it's like Boston got to get on that point where a cat from Boston should be out of state talking about us without even knowing us. Like, yo, you got to hear these cats from my city.
Yo, there's so many niggas in the Maine that's tough. And just
it's tough. It's tough to get guys to get on joints though too. Believe me,
you don't got to get them on the track.
Yeah.
Just get their song and put it on the
just get their song.
Yeah.
Just get them talented brothers and get them put.
So what y'all are doing is definitely
what you're doing.
Solution.
We salute y'all niggas to the utmost.
Yeah.
We salute y'all brothers to the utmost.
Y'all definitely got the solution, man.
Yeah.
Y'all got the podcast.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Got the platform. The mixtape's just another entity to just promote the podcast.
Yeah.
So if you got brothers that's into it, think about it. You get all these different dudes. Now you're bringing in their crowds like, yo, we on this mixtape. Now they might want to do a video showing who they are, doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? So it might add any competition. We know we've been
more things in the work. More things in the work, fellas. More things. There's volumes coming. Don't worry.
Right. So the fact that people in Philly can know about the nice dudes here and people in NY can know about the nice dudes here. That's the solution right there.
Because that's
Like,
what was dope about the Clue tapes and all that. They
exactly.
had the dope dudes from everywhere.
Yeah, when we got familiar.
You didn't know Raekwon and Ghostface had smoke.
Yeah.
Murder Drum.
Yeah.
Clapping at their cribs. And they made a group? Purple Tape? Come on, man. That's telling you right there. If they can stop the Murder Drum and make the Purple Tape, shit. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Sparring Minds, Money Train Syndicate.
MT.
Yes. We salute y'all.
Yes, we do.
We appreciate y'all rocking out with us for a little bit here.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all absolutely blessing us on the mixtape. And
Summer
I think
Madness.
it's our hope that we could try to, you know, if there's a divide, that we can help bring the city back together and get some major projects rocking out. We want to be a part of that change. So we hope we can count on y'all in the future to help out with that, man. So
you got our help, man. We on deck. Appreciate it.
Word up.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah. R.I.P. Gavin.
We the kings, man.
Yo, so fellas,
back.
y'all want to shout out y'all social media, anything where people can find y'all, the music, stuff like that?
Well, mine is, you know, they can go to SoundCloud, Mr. Keep It G. You know, I got probably like 50 joints on there, going back from like 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Mr. Keep It G. You know what I'm saying? But one thing before I do leave, I don't want to talk your heads off and shit, but I do want to tell my brothers out there that's listening, to y'all brothers, that as black brothers, we are kings, and we are the first kings since civilization. Let me break this down in 2 seconds. The first civilization on this planet, everybody go do their homework, was Mesopotamia. And the first king of this first civilization was Nimrod. And Nimrod was the 6th son of Cush. And Cush, as we know, was the father of the Ethiopians and the father of the ancient Nubians.
Salute.
Nimrod was a black man. Mesopotamia is now modern day Iraq. First civilization is documented. We was kings. That's how we got to move and proceed. Yeah.
Church.
Man, you can find me Instagram Tanyola617, capital T, then AN, capital Y, OLA, SoundCloud, YouTube, MTS joints. You know what I mean? All that, man.
Instagram.
Yep.
Tanyola, same name. Tanyola, Mr. Keep It G, Money Train Syndicate. We all under that.
Yeah. Got a mixtape coming out. I need sandwich bags. That'll be out. Bunch of freestyles and a couple of Money Train joints, you know. And Possession with Intents coming after that, man. And we got some MTS music.
So y'all just got things rolling.
Yeah, it's about to, you know, pandemic had us sitting for a minute, but it's about to get cooking.
It's real life.
That's what's up. Definitely what's up.
Definitely.
What up? We appreciate y'all, fellas.
Definitely appreciate you, brothers, man.
Definitely.
Respect.
All right, we'll holler at y'all, man.
Love is love. Yes, sir, my brothers. Thank you.
Yo, Mace.
Salute. Word up.
Salute. Those dudes are excellent, bro. Those dudes are excellent. That was an excellent show, man. That was an excellent show. Any parting shots before we get out of here, fellas?
Summer Madness will be out tomorrow on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you
Where's the link gonna be?
The link will be on SoundCloud. What do you mean?
Facebook on our page. Facebook. We're gonna put it on our page.
Be on our Facebook page and be on our Facebook page and our IG page. Should put the link in the bio for the IG page.
Perfect.
So we're gonna have it there, man. Thank you for all the dope artists that came through tonight. Wreak Havoc, E. You know what I'm saying? Mike Ross, and then we close it out with the good brothers from
Money Train.
Yes. You know what I mean? Keep It G, Yola, you know what I'm saying? Mal Smith. So, Diggs. We appreciate everybody.
Yes, we do.
Our minds, man. See y'all next Friday. We'll have some fun. I got a story about some dumb shit Fabian tried to pull.
Come on. Yo, dog, leave this alone, man. Yo, come on,
man. We'll get into it, man. Charlie Hustle.
Hotel.
Payne Gretzky.
Sam Little, Mr. Maritime.
We'll holler.
Peace.